You've come so far to turn back. I repeat, you've come so far to turn back. You think you've done all this work, you put in all this graft, and you put in the hours to really make a change in your life, and you're deciding to quit or you're deciding to give up because it's hard or it's difficult. Snap out of it, man. If you are watching this and you are locked in with me and my journey, documenting the process of building a 7-figure brand within 1,000 days, you have to stay diligent, you have to stay focused. And today, I just had to reinforce that because listen, we're going to be in August, We're going to be in August, and before we know it, it'll be Christmas. And then before we know it, it'll be a new year, 2027. And the last thing I want for you is to say that you never achieved all the things that you wanted to achieve, or even worse, you decided to go back to do the mundane, the boring, the ordinary. And a lot of the content that I'm producing now is just for me to really just share my thoughts and just to be as honest and transparent as feasibly possible, because yeah, this business thing is hard. This content thing is hard. It's not easy. Obviously, it's easy to produce the content, more so, but you have to then think about the commitment. You're committing to something every single day, waiting on the compounding effects to take place. And not everyone has it in them to wait. Not everyone has that level of patience, that level of delayed gratification to think that this thing will work out for them. But I'm not like that. And I know you're not like that neither. That's why we're really working every single day to ensure that we can actually get the results that we want, the results that we desire. Even if we feel tired, even if we feel that things aren't working, we just take it up a notch, because everything is aligned with our mental, man. It comes down to our mind. Like, if you feel like you can do it, you can do it. If you feel like you can't do it, then you can't. And then when you start to think of it like that, then that's when you realize that's how everyone navigates and then does amazing stuff in their life, because they always said they can do it. Despite the times when they felt like it wasn't going to happen, or the times they were feeling doubtful, in their heart of hearts, they always had the faith that if they kept going, they will get the opportunities that they require to take things up a notch. So in this video, I just wanted to remind you that you got to keep going. You can't be doing all this work only to go back. There is no going back. And I accepted that as soon as I started recording the content. I realized that there's no going back, because I'm not going back to an ordinary, mundane life. I can't do it. These people are depressed out of their minds, sad, thinking that there's no other way when there actually is. The only plot twist is that if you want change, you have to be willing to go above and beyond. And the interesting thing with all these things, it comes down to consistency. And even with consistency, when you get your first set of wins, because that's what happens, when you commit to something and you work towards it, you will get a few nuggets of wins that are presented as signs for you to keep going. And then through that process, you're going to be going through so much ups and downs, trials and tribulations. And that is God testing you. That's God testing us. He's testing us to see if we're really serious about wanting to change our lives. Are we really serious about wanting to do better, be better, and live a life beyond our wildest dreams? And until we actually go through those moments, those turbulent moments, and push forward, knowing that we are being tested to see if we're really talking the things that we want into existence and moving forward with our actions. I'm a big believer in that. I really believe in that. And even through the most turbulent times, you have to keep going. It's the only way. It's the only way. And that's the reason why I'm doing this content, because I know that when the turning point arrives, it will be crazy, because it will be a case of people saying that I was lucky or whatever the case may be. But then they wouldn't know that I was uploading content every single day for 1,000 days, really documenting the process of coming from nothing to really establishing my name in a big way. And that is the proof that is necessary to let you know that it can be done. But then I don't want it to be a thing where I've achieved and accomplished so many things because I kept going, and you're watching the process and you're not working as well. I don't want you to be there looking back saying, "Oh, it worked for him. Why not for me?" It's because you were just watching and not working with me. So, like the video, comment and let me know that you're working as well, man. I need to know that you're working as well. You're not just watching the content, but you're working. You're putting in the work. You're putting in the hours, and you're really giving it a good go, because you know there's nothing else waiting back there for you. There's nothing. There's nothing worth it. There's nothing worth having back there. It's only about moving forward. So if you're with me, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace out. Look after yourself.